All right, because apparently the Wi-Fi in Walt Disney World is kind of sucky. So Joel Com here with the top 5 scope for the day. I am at the All-Star Sports Resort, and I'll show you guys. This is what you call their budget places to stay. And I'm only here for one night. I'm moving to the Dolphin. Tomorrow Fest is taking place at the Dolphin. There's Mickey up there. Hi kids. Isaiah Fest is taking place, and I'm keynoting this weekend. And so I'm moving to the Dolphin. But I'm in the Motel 6 of Walt Disney World tonight. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hey, welcome. Hi, Dana. Hi, Judy. Hi, Kim. Good to see you guys. And you know what to do. And some of what I learned about scoping, I learned from Dana Garrison. Thank you, Dana. So I can't give away prizes yet because I don't have the ability to track it yet. But you know how to share. If you're on iOS, swipe up and then swipe left. I think it looks the other way, though. If you're watching me, it's kind of backwards. Dana, help me out. And share to your followers and let them know that we're live. You're here with Joel. We're hanging at Walt Disney World, and tweet it and do all that good stuff. And if you're on Android, just swipe up and push all the buttons. Push all the buttons. Yesterday on the top 5 scope, I talked about the top 5 reasons to make notes to prepare for your scope. And being that I'm out and about today, I thought I better heed my own warnings and take notes for my scope. Let's give shout outs to where everybody is. So go ahead, type in there, let me know where you're at. I'm obviously in Orlando, Florida, and you are where? Go. We are in Michigan, and we are in St. Louis. It's French, you know. Where else are we? Pennsylvania and San Francisco. Yep, was just there. Georgia, Virginia, Louisville, Kentucky, Gainesville. You're in Orlando. Hi, Linda. Well, I'm right down the road at Mickey Town. Let's see right there. There's Mickey. Puerto Rico. Hello from Umranie, UK, Mexico City. Yes, Philly, Tempe. Hello, everybody. Glad you're here. Thanks for sharing the love. Awesome that you're here. And I'm enjoying doing these top 5 scopes. Of course, the top 5 scope can be my top 5 absolutely anything. It could be my top 5 favorite sports teams. It could be my favorite movies of all time. It could be 5 ways to use Twitter to get more traffic to your site. It could be lifestyle. It could be personal development. And today's is lifestyle because I got upgraded. I'm 1K on United. And because I get to fly on United here, that's a better background right there, isn't it? Kind of see a little bit of the resort. Because I'm 1K on United, I often get upgraded to first class. And as I got upgraded today, and as I was sitting in my seat and thinking of today's top 5 scope, I began making a list of the reasons that I love flying first class. And so today, with no further ado, we bring you the top 5 scope, the top 5 reasons that I, Joel Com, your host and sometimes Disney resident, like flying first class. So, number 1, obviously, you're first on and you're first off the plane. This actually is kind of a big deal, especially if you've got a full flight. Which, by the way, if you're 1K, you get on the plane first anyway in Group 1 on United, but first class, you're definitely on first, and you get to get off first because the door is right there. It's important when you get on because if it's a full flight, you might not get to stow your bag where you want to. I mean, there's so many times people have to stow their bags seats or aisles away, rows away from where they're actually sitting, and it's kind of a pain when that happens. Do you feel me? I think you can feel me. And so I really love being able to get on the plane early, get my bag stowed, and get all comfortable in my seat. And that is reason number 1. Reason number 2 is because of the seat itself. Let's face it, it's just bigger, there's more room, it's more spacious, and you got elbow room. You don't have to worry about the person next to you. I've never had an issue sitting next to somebody in first class with their, big, hairy, sweaty arms, like pushing over into my seat. Mickey hasn't had that problem either. He always flies first class. In first class, what's interesting about that is it's the only time you would get excited about a seat like that. Like if the seat that's in first class was in your home, you wouldn't sit in it. That would like be the last place you would sit. That's like where you would send your kids, to discipline them. Go sit and go to the first class chair. You are a first class citizen and you're in trouble, right? But it's such a step up from those economy seats that have us in here like we're all squished in here next to the person next to us. I hate that. So having the elbow room in first class and having that seat, it's the only time I'm excited to see a seat like that. Now, if you're flying business class in some of the newer planes, or first class, there are actually some pretty nice seats, with these pods. We all become pod people. But the number 2 reason I love flying first class is because of the seat that you wouldn't buy at a garage sale, but you're thrilled to sit at on a plane. Okay, number 3, and don't take this the wrong way because I know some of you people. Number 3 reason that I like flying first class is because of the little appetizer that they bring you before they bring you your meal. That is the hot mixed nuts. Yes. Oh, the little container, about that big, and they're mixed nuts. They're pecans and peanuts and what else they got in there? Macadamia nuts, whatever. It's a mixture of hot mix, and they bring them to you, and they've just microwaved them, and they're hot, and they're delicious, and it's such a nice welcome to the plane. So I was at the store probably about a month ago at the grocery store at Target, and I saw they had a jar of mixed nuts, and I thought, you know what? I enjoyed that experience so much on the plane. Why don't I buy a jar of these and just nuke them myself? So I did, and I've started to enjoy hot mixed nuts at home. It's true. You can do that too. So that's reason number 3, tres, for those of you that speak another language. The number 4 reason that I love flying first class is it's another hot item. It is the hot towel. Yes, they microwave these little towels. They roll them up. They nuke them so they get good and toasty. And then they bring them, hot towel, sir, hot towel. And I put it over take my glasses off and I put it over my face and just let it, the moisture and the warmth just open my pores. And it's very refreshing and relaxing. And I like it a lot. So, number 4 reason I love flying first class is the hot towel. Would you like a hot towel? You know you would, right along with your hot mixed nuts. And the number 5 reason that I love flying first class when I travel is free alcohol. Now, that said, I don't really drink on planes because it's not all that good for you to drink on planes. It's actually counterproductive, and if you want to sleep, it actually can keep you awake because of the cabin pressure and the lack of oxygen. But I just think it's cool that you can get free alcohol in first class. It's one of those little perks. I like it. I like it a lot. So there you go. From me and Mickey here in Walt Disney World, the top 5 reasons that I love flying first class. Again, to recap, first on and off the plane, the larger seat, the hot mixed nuts, the hot towel, and let us not forget the free alcohol. Thank you so much for joining me for today's top 5 scope. I'm hoping that I will get to connect with Lou Mangello while I'm here and in the Disney area, and we'll be actually to do a top 5 Disney type of scopy thingy bobby, whatever that is. So thanks for joining me today. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to go for a walk and enjoy the humidity here in Florida. Different from Denver, way different from Denver. Appreciate you. Catch you on the next top 5 scope down Periscope.